Alright, now we are ready to start. I hope. Yes, no, maybe. Yes. We're good to go. Gotta get this going. Okay, hey guys, how's it going? Alright, let's try that. Let's do this. Hey guys, how's it going? The name's Luchrised, and welcome back to this live stream of Doki Doki Lit Club. Now, we haven't got to anything scary or creepy or things that will give you possible nightmares yet, but we're hopeful. So let's get back to this. Okay, now, last we left off, we were wondering who we should show our poems to next. We could go Sayori. We gave it to the nice purple hair girl last. So... Wait, we gotta change this to public real quick. Okay, there we go. Hey guys, how's it going? There we go. How you guys doing? The name's Luchrised, and welcome back to Doki Doki Lit Club. And I can go through the whole spiel like I did last time, but the basic gist of the things is, we are going to try and figure out who we should show our poem to next. Now, we showed our poem to the nice purple hair girl last time. She gave some pretty good advice. But now we gotta figure out who we want to give it to next. Now, we can give it to Sayori, who I think is the little sister, Persian neighbor girl. Or we can give it to Natsuki, who is a fellow manga lover. Or we can give it to Monica, the ever-so-perfect girl that we see in our dreams and think that she will never notice us senpai! So, I think we're going to go ahead and go with Monica. We'll save our childhood friend for later, because she bribed us. She bribed, blackmailed, and tricked us into coming here. Alright, right into Monica's hand. Hi, Lulu. Oh, hi there yourself, Monica. Having a good time so far? Yeah, I guess. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always. Well, that's not creepy at all, I suppose. Or then again, I just creep myself out. I think I just creep myself out, if anything else. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Oh, no, never. I'll have some ideas. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring these up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Well, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to since I came and talked to you. Let's see. Okay, don't worry, Lulu. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Oh, isn't that adorable? That's true friendship. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Lulu. Oh, I'm gonna read it out loud. It was a as in, I see your point. I'll have to figure out how to differentiate those things later on. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, did I go all cutesy schmootsy? Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Oh, okay, that's good. I think Natsuki was the one that we got the most thumbs up from the last episode when we were writing the poem, because we figured out that the words we chose make a certain character jump up for joy, so we could tailor it to who we need to. I think I tried to get across the board, but apparently maybe it was more for Natsuki. And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? I don't even think I know what that is. Is that real or is that just in-game? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. Like how French fries are the food of the gods. Well, at least if you have ketchup with them anyway. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. Now, I can actually agree with that. Poems, it's easy enough to get the words down on the paper, but to actually express to express the emotion needed for them to work. That can actually get kind of hard. I can see where that comes from. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Poem. Don't know what that is, but okay. I'm sure I'll end up like trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of lifestyle that suits you, or style that suits you. Well, lifestyle and style. Knowing who you are gives you the better idea of what kind of lifestyle you're gonna live and what will really make you happy. So I guess I was kind of right. But I gotta learn to read these things a little bit better, don't I? Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Well, now, thanks for that. Now I feel like I do have to impress them and everything. Thanks for that, Monica. I mean, what's the point of doing stuff if you don't strive to be the best? Oh, the awkward laughing never ends. The awkward laughing never ends. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. They say they're not good. They say they're not good, but you know what they're thinking. You know what they're really thinking. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Indeed, I do see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Okay. Ooh, I like this music. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay, I'm a little confused about what we're trying to get across here, but it's a thinker. It's definitely a thinker. So that might be a good thing. So, what do you think? Well, it's a very free form, if that's what you call it. It got me to think about what the heck you're trying to say, and I'm still confused about what you were trying to say. But we'll leave that alone for another time. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it could be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one, I have to wonder. A hole in the wall, a crack, someone looking in, someone looking out? I'm a little curious now. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had kind of an epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Well, is it something like that, or is it actually an epiphany? I would like to know, because that could be kind of important later on. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it kind of coming on blah, blah, blah. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Strongly on to what? Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh, we get writing tips of the day! That sounds lovely. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Yeah, and I think I've had enough ink in my life for a while. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Huh. I guess I could go with that. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Well, since Natsuki seems to like it the most, we'll go with Sayori next, and then we'll go with Natsuki last. Just because from what Monica Senpai says, it seems to be tailored more towards Natsuki than anyone else. So, Sayori, how you doing, girl? How are you and your red bow? This is a good poem, Lulu. Are you sure it's your first time? Yes, I'm very sure it's my first time. Very sure it's my first time. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. Well, don't have to agree so readily. I mean, you could kind of fib a little bit, say, oh, you have the potential inside of you. You just need to bring it up more. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Wouldn't write one. Wouldn't write one. Write one! Wouldn't write one at all. Oh, come on. Do I actually seem like the kind of guy who would flake out on like that? Do not answer me. Do not answer that question. You or the comments. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely part of the club because, well, one, you blackmailed me / bribed me with cookies. 2, you pretty much told everyone I would be here, so you dragged me here anyway. 3, I'm already standing here and decided to do the work. So if I'm here, I might as well do the work to get to stay in and at least, you know, someone impress people here. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Lulu. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, but I'm not gonna blackmail anyone to get into their club. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined blackmail. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah, definitely. Yay! Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Be right back, guys. I forgot one of the most important things of being a streamer, or doing a stream in general. You need water with you. I can't believe I forgot that first moment. Please excuse me. I'll be right back. Back with water, everyone. Gotta love the water. Which I do. Give me a few second, folks. Just gotta fix something up real quick. Ugh. You know, I never really noticed or knew how much can go into streaming, like what you have to do during, what you have to do after, what you have to do before to make sure everything is going well. I never really knew about that going in. I probably should have researched that a wee bit more. Oh well. You live some, you learn some. Win some, you lose some. I don't know why I just said what I did or how I said what I did, but we're just gonna go with it. Alright, we're well rested, we got our water, we got everything we need. Let's get back to it. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. You know, they say they're really bad at this, but then they usually turn to be God tier, whatever you want to call it. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Okay, that's nice. That's nice so far. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, it's a good thought. It's a good thought overall, but I have some ideas here, Sayori, about a few things. And I'll get to them in a second. Like, first, you kind of You need to make sure it's a standard, whatever. If you're gonna be rhyming, you should be rhyming the whole time. A lot of the places didn't feel like they made much sense, but we'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that in a moment. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. Hey, I'm not being mean. I'm being truthful. I'm being bluntly truthful. I still try my best. Yeah, I can definitely tell that. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. I'm just saying these are just some areas that you can improve on. It's always good to have good critiques, so you know where to improve. It came out nice, or no, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Oh, little pouty lip puffing out the cheeks. Oh, that's such an anime trope thing that it's almost. Moving on. I get all cranky. We get hangry. Let's be honest, people. If we don't have our breakfast, we don't have our lunch or dinner, we get hangry. And that's, if people don't know, hangry is a combination of hungry and angry. It's the angry hungry of the life. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Wait, is that a yeah thing or is it a yeah thing? But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Well, that's definitely something. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, there's only one other person to send my poem to, so we're gonna have to go with that. Natsuki! Ah. Huh. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Well, you say you don't like it, but you're blushing. You got your little snaggle tiger tooth out. You look like you're happy. So are there really things that you don't like? First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. But then what's the point of sharing it in the first place, he asks, confusedly. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours wasn't really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Why, by giving you a good poem? I hope you're happy. I'm more confused than anything. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. I can't do a lot of anime sounds, guys, so please forgive. Please forgive. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Oh, phone, give me a break here. Alright. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Well, you got that. Yeah, there's that too, isn't there? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can fly, but that's about it. I'm very confused here, but we're just gonna go with it, I suppose. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Well, I like it. Confused by it, sure. Like it? Yeah, I do too. I don't not like it. Wait, did I just say don't nod? That's a double negative, so it says... okay, no, never mind. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. I get that feeling a lot. As a YouTuber, you have to always compare yourself to others, and... don't get me wrong, I love it. YouTube is great, but it's just like seeing everyone else's work, and you wanna strive to be that good. You wanna strive to be that good. You wanna be the best that you can and put your all into everything. I get that feeling. I understand that feeling a lot there, Natsuki. I understand that a whole lot. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Let's say that again. Let's read that again and not be as awkward. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of it in the... It helps bring out the feel... Again, let's read here, folks! It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. I can kind of see that. And phone, shut the heck up. No, I'm just going to toss you away for right now. There, go bye-bye. Go bye-bye. So you did. And I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess I am a good guy. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I mean, yeah, really, I don't even know what I wrote. I don't even remember what I wrote or how I did the structure. So, they're definitely better than I am, and... This is a literature club, after all. No. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Urgh. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Aww. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving. That's not what you told me. Just... Okay. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Oh? You mean you have to... You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Lulu did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Lulu liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our newest member, Yuri. Okay, music change. I can deal with that. It's actually kind of funny. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Lulu appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Whoa, let's not bring me into this, ladies. Let's not bring me into this, please. I don't need to be involved in your little fight. I don't like it. I don't like being the center of attention. I don't like taking sides. So let's all just calm down, drink some tea, and, continue on with our day. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make sure everything I do is overly cutesy. Oh boy! Okay, I think okay, back to your corners, ladies. Back to your corners, please. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Lulu— What? Monica, get on this, please get on this. We need the club president over here, stat. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting. Guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Lulu, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Okay, I agree and I disagree with you there. Some of the best poems are simple, okay? I'm not gonna disagree. Some of the best poems are simple and make you understand what the writer is trying to make you feel. But other really great poems make you think about their meaning. They make you think. They use that thing in your head to expand your knowledge, expand your views, to help you understand who's writing, why they're writing, how that is coming to be. And then by understanding that more, you become a better writer, a better reader, a better person, I think. Oh boy. Help me explain that to her, Lulu. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Lulu? Well. Oh, great. They put me on the spot here. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know. You tell me. I'm not the one who's actually there. You were the one who dragged me there. Because Sayuri dragged you there, I got dragged there as well. So we're— It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be— oh dear. Here's the thing. I agree with both of them. How am I supposed to say one side over the other? Sayuri, please help me. Okay, let's think this through. Okay, let's think this through. If we go with Natsuki, she might— okay, so we know that— okay, so the baseline is whoever we agree with, they're gonna raise their opinion of us. That's good. But I don't know these characters well enough to say which one would be worth it in the long run. So I'm gonna take the wait and see approach. Please help me, sorry, Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri? Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Lulu. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Whew! Apparently I dodged a bullet and I switched it over to Sayuri. You're on your own there, buddy. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes— stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. That's what we all want. We don't want any fighting here. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well— also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Woo! Okay, let's kind of tone down the boobage there, ladies. Sayuri. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. What the? Did my stream just go off? Okay, we'll go with it. Okay. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. No, it's not exactly embarrassing. It's a role that people have to pull themselves into. It's not easy. Being a leader is never going to be easy, but I can relate to that. But it takes time, it takes effort to understanding who you got in your team and how you can best approach them. So you're doing okay, Monica. You're doing okay. You have a very good vice president who can help you with the emotional stuff. So you're doing good. You recognize your faults. You got someone to help you. So you're doing good. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Yeah, I switched it off to Sayuri the first minute I could. Why couldn't I have that kind of nice, heartfelt, emotional response to get them to both to stop fighting? Why couldn't I have done that? Why did I need someone else to help me with that? I'm good with talking to people. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us, and she's very likely to do so. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Okay, so do I have an actual crush on Monica, or what? Or is it just like, I don't know. I can't even think of the words right now. But such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. That she does. That she does. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Lulu, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Yeah, seeing everyone else's words, see the work, how they decide to do stuff. It's actually pretty interesting to see other people's ideas. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Lulu, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? I mean, granted, friends have a bit of conflicts here and there, but that seemed a bit well rehearsed. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Lulu, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. It's nice that I get to spend time with you. And not because of the fact that you actually blackmailed me. Well, you did blackmail me the first time, but this next time, you know, it was cool. It was fine. I got to meet people. I'm too much of an introvert. Yeah, you gotta drag me to these things. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. Ugh. I'm an introvert. Ugh, why am I doing these things? It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? Oh, am I thinking of something entirely different here? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, Yeah, let's do this. All right, we're gonna make another poem, I believe. All right. So basically, it's for the same 3. All right, so we had Natsuki to like our poem the last time. We can try to get Yuri or Sayori. Well, I think Sayori could do it because she seems to be having a bit of issues with self-confidence. So maybe we can bring her out of her shell if we try a bit more. Okay, so we know that Yuri likes her that stuff that makes you think. The stuff that makes you think. So, after image, yes. Philosophy. Journey? Okay. Okay, it's actually easy to figure out which one of these words is actually going to be more inclined towards a certain people. All right, so let's go. We got 3 first Yuri, so let's go Dazzle. Okay. Then marriage? Okay, so two for Sayori, 3 for Yuri. All right. Determination. That's 4. Let's go 5 for Yuri, and then 10 for Yuri, and then 5 for these 2. Uncanny. Again, I'm staying away from all the words like agonizing because I know that by Stream's own laws that this is a scary game. I don't want the scares to start too soon. Destiny. Just need to get this to 12, and then I can do 3 here, 5 here. Existence. There we go. All right. Sensation. And then excitement. Okay, no, that's stay for her. Now she gets 2 more. You get 5 more. You get 1 more. Forgive. Okay. 1 more for you. 1 more for you. Analysis. Okay. 10 for you. 1 for you. 5 for you. Okay. Puppy. All right. That's 1. No, that's 4 and 1. 4 and 1. Wonderful. Okay, now that's 1. Now I just gotta get her all the cutesy stuff. All the cutesy stuff. Cheeks. Heaven set, lipstick, sunset. Cheeks. Okay, there we go. Okay, 3 more for her. Parfait. 2 more. Doki Doki. Okay, there we go. The actual name is actually for Natsuki. Okay, that's good to know. Pink. There we go, and then 1 more. Strawberry? Yes! I think we're going good. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entertaining the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Lulu. Hi there, Sayori. Hi, you favorite red ribbon-haired girl. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I guess I suppose I could be. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. And my streaming just went offline. What the heck? Streaming resumed. What is going on with you? But I guess the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. You don't need to know these reasons, but they're legitimate all the same. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. I see where this is going. Sayori, do you have your moolah with you today? Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles the latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd buy me lunch today. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. I see right through you. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Dun dun dun. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Well, I should. You're trying to scam me out of money. You're already blackmailing me to the club. And now you're scamming me for money? What more do you want? If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. See? Yuri agreed with me because she giggled. Wait a minute, what? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening in or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Lulu to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in something like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Hail to that, Yuri! Hail to that! And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. And my stream went off again. What the heck? Stream options, and I can't. And frankly, after pulling. Did I just. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. We all do. She's very smart. She's very insightful. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That too! Still, coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yes, there are. There are very much devils inside all of you. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. What? You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, what the fridge happened? Ah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. Well, yeah, it's painful. It got slapped you in the face. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Did Cookie Heaven decide to take mercy on me? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Seriously, how hard is it to remember one word? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth it to see your reaction, though. Natsuki! Oh, she's a little devil, isn't she? She likes her retribution nice and hot and crumbly. That's how the cookie crumbles, don't you know? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. I just ate the cookie. We all know you're gonna go gaga over it anyway. Sayori rapidly tears into the wrapper and takes a big bite. Now, how big are we talking? And how big is the cookie? Is it like this big and she took a bite that big? Or is it like this big and she took like half of it in one bite? I would like to know. What are the cookie physics here? So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oof. Ooh, we've all been there. Oof. No one needs that. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Chocolates! Chocolates! Yeah, that's my impression of Sayori's stomach. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me. As we all should be. Sharing is caring. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Of course, we don't see that because her arms are going so fast that we can't see her hug Natsuki. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away safely. She's... Okay, I'll granted she's sneaky, clever, and dastardly. She's... Dastardly sneakily. dashed her sneakily. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom. Ugh. Where is Monica anyway? Well, maybe she's sick, or maybe she's just got caught up in traffic or something. Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Huh, this doesn't seem like her, and although I've only known her for 2 days, this doesn't seem like her. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Really? That's a surprise to you? You're her friend, right? You should know that she's very popular, right? You don't think wait, what? She has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, come on, you all have your good points. Yuri, you got fantastic purple hair and a great personality. Natsuki, you got that nice rockin' little tiger tooth there. Sayori! You got a nice ribbon. That's true. See, she agrees. Excuse me? The door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. And here we go again, okay. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you play music as well, Monica. She's full of extracurricular activities. All hail Monica-senpai! I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Why does she continuously look at me when doing it? I mean, I'm not gonna be judgy or anything. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lulu. Okay, I think Monica may have a small crush on us. Just by the way that she's interacted, and by the way that she keeps glancing our way, I think she has a crush on us. Well, I don't know who I have a crush on as of yet. We got 4 beautiful ladies to choose from. But we'll see how that goes. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share one once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I mean, we had a whole cookie fight and Sayori being sneaky and getting a bite off of someone else's cookie, but other than that, you're good. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back into her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that all the time, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So, it's more important to try to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing that speaks to their creative minds. Let's see, how do we best solve this? Well, people like being entertained, they like to laugh. I like cute things more than likely, so... Maybe something cute and funny. Maybe to draw their attention that way. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, that could also do the trick too, I guess. What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. See, she thinks with her stomach. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. You just had a giant cookie and a bite of someone else's giant cookie. When will your appetite be satiated? I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be to like to see the world through her eyes. I'm gonna guess very cute, very pink, very blurry, you know, like in those romantic things, and then a lot of food. A lot of food. More specifically, a lot of Natsuki's cupcakes. Whoa! Close up. I open my eyes to find Sayori is filling my vision. Why are you staring so close at my face there, not Sayori? What possible reason could you have? I nearly fall on my chair, like you should. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping with that. Well, what were we doing? We weren't talking about the things that we wrote. We weren't talking about literature. Natsuki was over at the manga thing. Yuri was reading her book. You were talking to Monica Senpai about the club activities. What was there for me to do? This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? I would have loved to be part of that club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's a good friend. Even if you do blackmail me and steal food from other people. That's a good friend. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing, especially seeing as how you got the sweat drops from your forehead or eyes or something like that. I can't tell. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Called it. I freaking called it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. You steal food from people. You wake me up from naps. You blackmail me. You trick other people. What am I supposed to do there? Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glanced. Oh. She didn't. Oh. Clearly in a rush this morning. Oh. She actually looked at herself for the right. Did she actually look at herself for the writing? Please tell me she didn't. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all over the place. See? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right. Oh my gosh, I think he's right. Maybe I see it. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Aw, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Oh, that's a little bit below the belt there. That's super mean. Exactly. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I'm blunt. I'm very blunt like that. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, wow. That's a change. I don't under. Why the tilted camera? Why the tilted camera? Why do I see heart and pink in your eyes? That doesn't seem right. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. Baka! It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling about? What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Okay. This is going to require 2 hands. Okay, Natsuki, there's a few things we gotta talk to you about, but we'll save that for another time. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayuri puts out her arms and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Yeah, really, what kind of logic is that? I've never heard of this specific rule. Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like... And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Okay, I think we have another person who has a crush on us. That's a good and that might be a good thing. I don't know yet. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. There's gotta be a compromise here somewhere. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you two make the most adorable married couple ever. So maybe you should come over and wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayuri. But I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Lulu, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, so I guess it'd be like, yeah, same. Oh boy. But Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. Alright. Well, since ours is for Yuri, we'll go with Monica first. Hi again, Lulu. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I mean, I'm just picking out random words and putting them on the paper, so I'm guessing it's going okay. I'll take that. Yay! As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. Yeah, I really wouldn't count on that at all. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. I thought I tailored it towards Yuri because she's the one who jumped up the most. Is that so? You and Sayuri really are good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are really actually different. Pretty different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Well, seems how we take care of each other more than ourselves, I guess I could kind of see that. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading too much into it? I could be. You never know with me! Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid of to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, You want me to read my poem now? Sure, why not? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. Save me. Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load you? Monica? Hey there, sweetie? It's even more abstracted than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just... Ah, crud, I'm offline again. Shoot. I don't know what's going on here. It's just like, oh, no, it says I'm live. It says I'm live. So what is going on here? It's just the kind of thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the book. Didn't we talk about this already? It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines are really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, there's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game! You never know when you might need to change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Ooh, we got a little bit meta there. Sheesh. Thanks for listening. Wow, we got a little bit meta there, didn't we? Can she see us? Can Monica actually see us? Huh. Something to think about next time. All right. Well, we're going to say Yuri for last. So like I said, we're going to go with Sayuri next. See what our best friend has to say about this. All right. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Lulu. I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. And I'm offline again. Okay, let me see if I can figure out what the heck is going on here. Be right back, folks. I'm gonna have to see what the heck is going on. Let's chill out with Monica for a few moments. Okay, everything seems to be okay. We'll roll with it. You're too honest sometimes, Sayuri. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just throwing random words onto a paper that don't mean nothing except the fact that it gets you one of your characters to jump. That's literally all I'm doing. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Okay, I suppose that makes sense in a roundabout way? Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Lulu poem. So that's still a poem. Okay. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri. And yet weird is good. Weird is good. Never let anyone tell you different. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's just why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Offline again. What the heck are you doing to me? I'm still streaming because I had the thing that says stop and stop streaming because I'm still going. Why is my stream offline? Why are you offline? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, YouTube? Alright, here we go. We're back. I'll have to figure this out. I know it's on my side of things, guys. I know it's on mine. Everything from all my stuff is going great. It's YouTube. It's gotta be something on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe the internet connection. I don't know. Me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you always think about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Yeah, I mean, you gotta take care of yourself if you... Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep an open mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems, too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a happy, nice rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Lulu. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, right? Okay? Okay, I'll do it. Bottles. All right. Okay, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more poem dreams. Nope, night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Wow, this is actually a pretty in-depth one for Sayuri, given what we know of her. So I'm not sure how to react. Holy crap! That's actually a good way to react, I think. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was gonna write didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Well, yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this from you. Offline again. Okay, I'm just gonna make this. Monica taught me a whole lot too. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Oh boy. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Natsuki, you're up with your little tiger tooth. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Why is it like akin to Sayori's when I tailored it to Yuri's? Is that just something in the game, or did I accidentally give Sayori the 10 and Yuri the 5? Or something along those lines, because this is not making any sense. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? And what's wrong with me? It's like she's dragging around dead. That was a little unnecessary. Yeah, that's the light way of putting it. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. So here, take it, baka! Amy likes spiders. Alright, to all you spider fans out there, this is going to be a poem for you. If you're not a spider fan, I highly suggest that you look away and turn off the sound. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders.
Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. Spiders.
That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words.
But she likes spiders.
That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me.
She likes spiders.
So her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Well, this is rather oddly mean-spirited. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Of course I didn't. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. About your what? Do you like spiders? Are you Amy in this story? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Oh, it is you, but instead of spiders, read manga and comics. Gotcha. Something that you're afraid of people found out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Truth! Truth! I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Truth! Even more truth! Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing things unless they're a good message to take away from it. Let's try reading that again. It sounded a little bit weird. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. There we go. I gotta speak, enunciate. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. And we get to Yuri, the person we were supposed to have made this one for. But apparently it makes us sound like Sayori, so. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Lulu. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire my fellow writers. I know you're new to this, but don't worry so much if it seems like you can get your poems to feel... I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. And I see that you're right there. That was like a good poem right there. Can you just stop? Or are you unable to stop? That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course! Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. And we changed up the music again. What does the change in music signify here? The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Okay. Oh, the bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and affects that much more light of my cutting knife. Reflects, affect. Why did I say affect? Reflex. Darn you, cursive handwriting! The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh meat, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I mean, is it about her hunger, represented by the raccoon? Or is it about her feeding a raccoon, and its hunger increasing to never be satiated? That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, raccoon feeding being one of them. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interests? Huh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right! Again, truth spoken by all! I mean, does she really feel that way? Well, yeah. Sounds like you two might have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that! Oh, don't worry, Yuri. I'll just keep it in my back pocket and use it for ammo when I need it. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone! We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? I mean, seriously, I had more baking and manga reading to do. Not that I read mangas, baka! It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Well, there's a Miss Downy Downer. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us exactly what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica! Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up with and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting all of it into posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Aw, that's good. That's some good forethought right there. Dude who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Oh man, just like speech class. Standing in front of all those people, not knowing what they're thinking through their eyes, looking at you, judging you. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each of us put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. There we go, the emergence of the good leader. And if it's all that takes, read, darn you. And if all it takes is to stand up in front of the room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know you can do it. No words, no words. So, I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is to help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to go get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Okay, I may just be reading too much into it because it said horror in this game, but Sayori said die. Yuri said will be the death of me. I'm sorry, but as a horror fan, I can see these links. I see them. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. My heart can't take it. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind a podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins to recite her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine, unlike mine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line as she recites, bringing the words to life. She's done before, or is it she's simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Yay! Even though I couldn't hear the actual poem, it must have been great. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping you set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a few moments ago, she was practically refusing to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? I wonder. As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she'd bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Woo! Yay! Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds up the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Definitely so. I heard every word of it. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ah ha ha. Sorry I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. That's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she says she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even you, Lulu, liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They may need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing, and it's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Lulu. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Lulu lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, don't think like that. Your poems are good. They're good. It's fine. I might as well go get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Oh gosh, I'm so sad. I'm nervous. I'm excited. What the heck is going on here? Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. It's alive! It's alive! Okay, we're going. Okay, enough of that. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She husks back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, right? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Well, that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that just shows how it is, so... Well, I guess that's the case. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you all be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. Why didn't you tell me that in the first place? It doesn't have to be your own. Okay. I am already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all, senpai. No problem at all. Okay, everyone. I think it's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. What did I just do? Return. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I cannot do this! All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep! Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? I guess it is a little bit adorable. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Lulu. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri! Sorry, I was spacing out. Like always, thinking of the lovely cookies I could have. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayuri fumbles with her words. So, let's just say one day Yuri asks to walk home with you? Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I walk home with Yuri, I walk home with Sayuri. Well, seeing as how we both walk in the same direction, I guess I would walk home with you because we'd be right by my house. But Yuri seems to have some confidence issues, so that might crush her. I guess I'd walk home with you, Sayuri, I guess? Sayuri, you really think I'd ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to bleh. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Lulu. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Sayuri to care so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Heck if I know! Well, time for a poem, but we've been at this for an hour and a half. And seeing as how I started a bit later than I would have wanted to, it's a little bit late now. So, we're gonna cut it off here for today. So we're going to save. Empty slot, save. Go back to return. So, if you guys enjoyed the stream at all, please let me know in the comments below. If you did not enjoy the stream at all, please still let me know in the comments below. And I beg your forgiveness for this being late. Lots have happened. My internet, for some reason, wasn't working. And these are not excuses, guys. These are not excuses. They're just reasons. They're just reasons. Anyway, like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments below. If you did not enjoy the video at all, please let me know in the comments below. Remember, Spider-Man tomorrow. That is a promise. This is Luchrised, and I'll catch you guys